This is the only starter base you'll need in Rust, designed for solo PvP chats who want a cheap and cozy, yet strong and reliable bunker base without spending a lot of time farming and building. Costing only 18k stone, 5k metal and 200 high wall, you get unparalleled protection and comfort with everything you need inside, including a full 360-degree shooting floor, 2 respawn rooms, a stability bunker, lots of boxes, furnaces, and even an oil refinery. Try to guess how many rockets it would take to raid this base. Share your answers in the comments. And also, don't forget to hit that like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out Rust Clash. Rust Clash is a platform in the Rust community, known for their case battles and a bunch of different game modes, where you can face off against other players in intense PvP openings. They also have a bunch of different game modes, like Tiles, Plinko, Mines, Crash, and the classic Upgrader, each with their own style and pacing. Whether you're uncovering tiles, watching the multiplier climb, or chasing a 10,000x Plinko ball, there's always action. And now, let's get back to the video. Let me give you a quick tour of this base. On the left and right sides, you will find 2 respawn rooms with a bed and a large box, so you can forget about door campers. You can get inside the base by climbing up the roof. If you open both doors, you'll create an airlock that will block the doorway, so it's impossible to get inside. On the right side, you will have a window that allows you to check if someone is under your base. If you jump even lower, you will find an oil refinery hidden under the ceiling. If you jump to the very top, you will get to the roof and the shooting floor. This is the simplest and cheapest shooting floor that will give you a full 360-degree view, and you can also fit a bed, several boxes, and even a small farm inside. Plus, it's quite difficult to spot you from the outside, so it's kind of a one-way shooting area. Now, let's jump down to the second floor. Behind this door is your main core. Here on the left, you will be greeted by a locker, lots of sleeping bags on the floor, your first loot room, some furnaces and other stuff. If you have the DLC with barrels, you can fit even more different things in here, but as you can see, even without the DLC, there's quite a lot of storage space. This gap will help you control the front door and a window below, so you can easily defend this base if someone tries to raid you. On the right side is the entrance to the first floor with another small loot room above. If you jump down, you will find a workbench on the shelf, another 2 large and 2 small boxes, and a bunker that won't allow anyone to get inside the TC room. By the way, if you are being raided, you can pick up this workbench and block a passage to the first floor with it. This will help you win some time to defend your base, and once everything is over, you can simply pick it up and put it back in place. And finally, let me show you the bunker itself. As you can see, this ceiling is blocking the passage. To open it, respawn on your sleeping bag inside the TC room and break this twig. The ceiling will disappear, revealing the passage above. Inside the TC room, you will have plenty of storage space, as well as 2 sleeping bags and 2 drop boxes. Behind this door is your TC, hidden in the most difficult place to reach. And here's your daily upkeep, which is insanely low for the kind of protection this base provides. Now, let me show you how to close the bunker. First, exit the TC room. Build a half wall here, cover it with a ceiling, and upgrade the ceiling into height wall. And that's it. This is the most default stability bunker that works on both PCs and consoles. So, if you like what you see and you want to use this in your next wipe, please drop a sub and like the video. And now, let's get into the build. This is the main core of this base. It's not a 2x1 or 2x2, but it's still very easy and cheap to build. And this is what your base should look like in the final stage. To build it, you can start with just 1 high triangle and 1 high square. Make sure you can build a low triangle next to this foundation. If so, cover the triangle with walls and a ceiling and upgrade it into wood, or even stone if you have enough resources. Next, place the TC in the far right corner and lock it. This will allow you to secure the area that you like for just 2k wood and 1k stone. If you still have 1k stone and some wood left, you can add 2 more walls, a ceiling and a double door, and upgrade everything into stone. Now you have the cheapest starter base. In total, this starter base will cost you only 2k stone and about 2800 wood, including the TC, doors and locks. For the next step, you need to go outside and add a shelf inside your base like I'm showing. Upgrade this shelf into stone. Throw a sleeping bag in the corner next to the TC, place 2 large boxes below. Add 2 furnaces in the remaining space next to the TC, place another 2 large boxes on top, and place a small box in the middle. This will be your first loot room. If you have a jungle DLC, you can make this loot room even better by placing 4 barrels, 2 small boxes, 3 furnaces, and a sleeping bag. If you need more protection, you can add another double door here to hide the TC. Since your base has only 1 door to your loot and 2 doors to your TC, you need to expand it as soon as possible. To do this, build 2 low triangles next to your entrance and cover them with a high square and 2 high triangles like I'm showing. Upgrade them into stone and cover this area with walls and ceilings. Use this square to make an exit to the second floor. Upgrade it into stone as well and cover it with a double door. Also, if you still have some resources left, be sure to cover these 2 triangles with walls and ceilings, so they can be soft-sided. At this stage, you will need to spend about 7k stone to build this base, and 800 metal to place double doors. To get inside this base, you can build a simple jump up with 1 low triangle and 1 high triangle with a roof. Now, let's finish the bunker. Jump down to the first floor. Build a half wall in the middle with a regular wall on top. Upgrade it into stone and remove the half wall below. This is the most default stability bunker. Add another wall frame here. Upgrade it into stone and cover it with a double door. To close this bunker, build a half wall below with a ceiling above and upgrade it into stone or metal. This is the only base that allows you to add a bunker in such a small space, which will drastically increase the protection in the early game. To open this bunker, respawn on your sleeping bag next to the TC and break this twig. You can also add another sleeping bag on the low triangle, but make sure that you can build a wall here. Next, place a workbench and a furnace on the square to create a jump up to the second floor. Place 2 large boxes and another sleeping bag in the remaining space, and add 2 more double doors on the second floor to create an airlock to get rid of door campers. As soon as you have enough resources, upgrade all ceilings and walls around the TC room into high wall and everything else into metal. You will have to spend about 200 high wall and 3000 metal for these upgrades, but it's definitely worth it. To do this faster, I recommend recycling all unnecessary components. This will save you a lot of time. Now, let's make a normal entrance to your base. Build 4 triangles in front like I'm showing, and remove 2 of them. Upgrade the remaining triangles into stone and place an oil refinery in this area. Build a wall on the left and a half wall with a window on top on the right. Add another low triangle if your base is too high, and build a roof on the left to create a jump up. Next, build a wall with a ceiling on the right and repeat the same on the left side. Cover your oil refinery with a ceiling, jump down and build another ceiling below to create a jump up. Build 2 wall frames like I'm showing, 1 below and 1 above. Next, make an airlock on the right with 2 single doorways. One door should open outward and the other inward. That way they will block the passage. Go back inside. Build a low wall above the window and a floor frame above. Here will be an exit to the roof. In this area, build 2 half walls and replace the lower one with a low wall. This will allow you to see what's going on outside through the window and control your front door without leaving your base. And finally, cover the remaining gap with the ceiling. Put 2 double doors in place and cover this window with an embrasure. And your entrance is ready. For the last step, you need to build the roof and the shooting floor. To do this, build low walls around your main core, add 4 half walls in the middle and 2 half walls at the back. Cover this entire floor with floor frames and build roofs over them. That's it, your shooting floor is ready to use. Next, go inside your base and replace all double doors with garage doors. Place 3 furnaces in this corner on the second floor. Add 3 large and 2 small boxes next to them. Place another 2 furnaces in the corner next to the window. Throw as many sleeping bags as you need on the floor. And place a locker next to the entrance. Jump down to the first floor and pick up everything on the square. Go outside and add a shelf inside your base. Upgrade it into stone. Replace the double door with a garage door and upgrade the wall on the right into metal. Build a ramp over the square like I'm showing, so it can be soft-sided. Place 2 large and 2 small boxes on this ramp and put a workbench on the shelf above. And for the final step, you need to cover your base with honeycombs. It will cost you about 12k stone, but I highly recommend upgrading these honeycombs into metal if you have enough resources. That way, you will increase the protection even more. On the remaining squares, make a respawn room with a shop front to see what's going on outside, and place a bed and a large box here. Also, you can add another foundation below for a jump up, and repeat the same on the other side. And finally, cover these areas with roofs. Go to the shooting floor, place a bed in the middle and 2 small boxes next to it. If you need more storage space, go to the side of your base and build a shelf to the left of this roof like I'm showing. And don't forget to remove the excess building blocks. This will allow you to build a half floor above the entrance to the first floor and place 2 large and 3 small boxes here. You can do the same on the other side as well. This will also allow you to add 2 large and 1 small box to this room on the second floor. What would you change about this base to make it even better? Write your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read your opinion. And if you want to become even better in Rust, then today I'm gonna show you 50 of the best pay-to-win skins and items in Rust that will really give you an advantage in building, PvP or other aspects of the game.